go Vin side out with Vin Parise. Vin, this felt like an old school Big East matchup. What does this game between St. John's and UConn do for the game of college basketball right now?
I'll tell you, and I see where Coach Pitino's coming from, talking about, it's not so much a statement win, because the reality is what he said. I mean, you had two top 20, probably top 15 when it's all said and done come March, programs battling tonight. But let's be honest, St. John's is in a different scenario than the Connecticut Huskies. UConn's coming off back-to-back national championships. This is the best season that St. John's has had in 25 years. So Rick Pitino has completely turned this thing around, reinvigorated this fan base. This had the feel of a Sweet 16, Elite 8 matchup, and you have big-time talent going on. And for all the great wins that St. John's has had recently, Niki, they needed to go on the road and beat a top 20 team like this the way they did. And even during stretches in the first half when Kadari Richmond was quiet, the fact that Rick Pitino's guys checked all the other boxes, beyond impressive tonight. And now you look at what they've done to the conference standings. This is big time for the Johnnies.
Yeah, we heard Rick Pitino say he doesn't want to hear that it's a statement win, but it is back-to-back statement wins for St. John's. First against Marquette, now a road win at UConn, coming back from down 14. How much do you think a win like this for St. John's helps their resume come Selection Sunday with the seeding?
Well, yeah, I mean, for the fan base, it's bananas, because let's be honest, this is over 25 years that they've been dying and waiting for. But from a resume standpoint, this was a game changer, because they've been climbing. And the first phase, as we know, the past month to 2 months, was cracking through the top 25. Then it was getting into the top 15. And now you're talking about, let's stay consistent so we could, one, get a top 5 seed. 2, now we're here in February, give yourselves a cushion in the standings. And that's what they did. And when you look at Creighton and UConn, what St. John's did this evening is big time.
Yeah, and on the other side of the ball, you talked about UConn. They turned over the ball 22 times, 47 turnovers over the last 2 games for the Huskies. How concerning is this trend for you? I know Dan Hurley definitely isn't happy with that one right now.
Yeah, I'm going to be more complimentary on this one, Niki, than I am concerning. I mean, you and I both know Dan Hurley well, and obviously you don't want to be in that film room tomorrow morning if you're the Huskies. And obviously there's going to be offensive possessions that they want to get back. But we need to remember something right now. And when you talk to other Big East coaching staffs, and just by studying this film, this is one of the best defensive Big East teams that we have seen in several years. Their defense is suffocating on the ball defense and help side, and they've proven that all year long. And you look at the fact that they lost at Creighton by 1. They lost to Baylor at the buzzer. It is scary how good they could be standings-wise, and it starts and ends with the defensive side of the ball, Niki.